Well, good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to my 2816th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Welcome, traders. Welcome back to Trading this mad week. Trading is madness, as you know. It is Monday afternoon. This video is coming at you on Monday afternoon for trading on Monday night through Tuesday. That's October 22nd, 2024. Let me just remind you right off the bat, we are in a hit and run. We are in a hit and run type of market these days. You have to get in, get to your profit zone, and get out before it evaporates. I cannot tell you how many trades we have watched. If you do not get out, let's say you were long in somewhere today and it went up, but you didn't take your profits and boom, it ends up down. It's been happening almost daily. So if you are a day trader, hit and run. With that in mind, trading is risky. Stocks, commodities, futures, options, crypto, you name it, it's risky. Put your stops in, put them in first. And remember, in today's environment, for the next few days at least, maybe it'll change next week, hit and run, take your profits, get out, cancel your stops. What's going on for trading on Wednesday? Well, we've got a red OMNI for trading U.S. indices. At least E-mini, S&P, Russell, the Dow, they look like they want to backpedal a little bit. So looking at the transportation average chart, look where we are. We could not spend much time at all over that resistance line. We literally spent one day, this one. It's the only day that the settlement or the close was above the red line or the red resistance line. Next day we settled right back under the line, couldn't get near it, and dropped on Monday. So that doesn't look good. Let's go out and look at this guy. Look at the Russell 2000. It only spent a couple of days, looked like it was starting to build a little bit of a formation, and then boom, it broke and we're down here, and the Omni is red for trading on Tuesday. Remember, this is a hit and run type market, kids. It could turn around on a dime and go right back up. So no matter what trade we get in, if you get your profit, get out and sidestep as we do each day. And hey, if you like what you see, please like and share these videos around the internet. Join livewithoscar.com. It's absolutely free. Not even a credit card is required, where you'll find me in a live trading room every day. And at night, we're there all the time. Traders from around the world gather and we chat with one another. My microphone and camera comes on and we get through these rough and tumble markets together at livewithoscar.com. Make sure you join me. No credit cards, it's free, kids. All right, so what's next? So what's pushing these markets down? Well, if you ask me, something like this does not help the market at all. The T-bond market. Looking at this, remember I've shown this to you in many, many videos in the past. This is the T-bond daily bond chart. If T-bond chart is going up, right, starting down here, up, nothing goes straight up, up. This is rates dropping. That's how rates drop. You see T-bond futures going up, rates are dropping, whether the Fed does anything to rates or not. Jerome Powell would not have to say a word. This is the street lowering interest rates. Well, that's when interest rates were dropping. Interest rates go up when the market goes down. That's the inherent relationship, right? Yields go up when futures go down. Well, this is the day that the Fed lowered by 50 basis points. The futures have dropped instead of going up. You know what that means? We are higher today. Interest is higher today than it was when the Fed lowered rates. That's got to start to eat into certain companies that make up our stock market. That's probably why you're seeing a little bit of pullback So this isn't a good picture at all. Luckily, next month the Fed will meet and lower rates again, but this is not a good picture if you are a company that owns stock. Of course, most own all the public companies do. And those public companies that are on the stock market issue corporate bonds every month to pay their month-to-month overhead, the money that they use to make money and make business. Well, that is costing more and more for them, which weighs down the stock market after a while. So that's probably one of the reasons. Now, I don't think by any means that at this moment in time it's crude. And let me see, I think I have a crude chart sitting here somewhere. I don't think it's crude right now. It's more bonds hurting the market, because crude is getting cheaper. You know, this is a weekly chart, not a daily. It's spending more time on the downside than it is on the upside. And then it broke through the bottom of this huge pennant flag, right? Broke through here. Tried to get above, but could not. Broke through on the downside again. And this whole piece, if you ask me, is some kind of formation building where below the support line. Right? So you're starting to go lower. So I don't think it's crude. It's probably more interest rates that are weighing on the market a little bit. And then there's another market that all of us are having questions about. We've all heard about Bitcoin. What is going on here? Well, lo and behold, good old faithful trend line up here, where the market tends to fail and then hold down here and get back up the line and fail. And whoa, hit the average and under the average, and boom, it holds. Up, 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 fail. Down, spends a half a day below the average, below the trend line, settles inside the trend line or inside the trend channel, so it held. Then started having trouble at the moving average. Then finally got above it, and boom, it looked like it was getting out. Look, it looks so close. Look at this thing. But, on Monday, it settled back inside. Look, it's back inside of, let's make this a left arrow, and we'll even make it red. It's back inside underneath that trend line on settlement. So guess what, kids? The jury is still out on Bitcoin. Whether it will fail again, break out, yes or no, the jury is still out on that one. Let's give it another day to see what it wants to do. And then I've got one more wonderful looking chart. Nvidia, look at this bad boy. Now traders, Nvidia, if you recall, several days back, I showed you Nvidia and I said, look, this is a double top. And this is a double top reaction to that double top. So in other words, let me just grab a little tool here. What we had was the market went up and it went just up here a little bit more, then it went up here. All right, so it was within $1. Top gets put in, market comes down, just about hits it within $1, and this is your double top reaction in Nvidia. And this is what I said in a video last week. In that very same video, I said now that we've seen the double top reaction, Nvidia goes to 149 in the next 3 to 4 trading days. That was here. We were trading at 136. Let me zoom in a little bit. That was here. We were trading at 136. And I said, okay, we are going up. And this is what happened so far. Look at this thing. It's gone up to 143.71 and will likely get to my 149 target within the next couple of days. Now, Nvidia could certainly go up, which would likely take NASDAQ up too, while the Russell spends some time on the downside. These things do happen. And it looks like Nvidia does want to go up. Nothing goes straight up, but it looks like this week we should likely get to that 149 target. So I thought I would show that to you. I found it interesting. I thought you would as well. And let me just straighten out the chart so we can see it again. And here it is. Let's just look at it in its entirety. Sorry about that little mess, but I clicked when I should have clacked. All right. So this is what it looks like up close. We'll back it off just a little bit. And this is that Nvidia chart. So let's see if it wants to do it alone, even if the Russell might want to spend some time on the downside. Traders, I hope this helps. I hope this gets you in tune for trading on Tuesday. If you'd like to join me at a 4-day boot camp, it's going to happen in the UK. There is a UK OmniCamp. OmniCamp in the UK. Let's see if we're in caps. OmniCamp in the UK. If you'd like to join me, it's very simple. Go to omnibootcamp.com and click the OmniCamp in the UK application. Fill it out and I'll call you. OmniCamp's going to happen in 3 weeks. Time is ticking, kids. If you're anywhere in the UK, it's my one visit to the UK for now. If you'd like to join me at my 4-day session, go to omnibootcamp.com and fill out those applications. All right, traders, like I said, I hope this helps. Please like and share these videos all over the internet. And then remember to keep your emotions out of trading. How? Well, try this. Put your stops in first before you trade. Then say this to yourselves over and over again. And by now, you should know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, traders. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you all live at livewithoscar.com on my camera. And I can absolutely meet you in person if you go to omnibootcamp.com and you live in the UK. Thanks for tuning in. Good luck trading out there.